Please enjoy this video of us learning how to pitch a tarp a couple different ways in our Fieldcraft introduction with Uncivilized Vitality.
This is a good kind of pitch when you don't have a lot of string.
I'm gonna go to Johnny, jumping.
Hold on, that doesn't help though.
Daddy, hey.
So,
I need you to be quiet. I need you to be quiet. Thank you.
We're gonna put those back in the bag because we don't need them.
Yes.
Hey, Bodie, we're trying to listen to John. So if you can't listen, you can go sit. Got it? Thank
You can watch, but you're gonna be out of the chute if you guys minute Daddy's video.
Yeah.
He's trying to hear.
Yeah.
You just crunch the veggie straws, okay? John will handle it. So we'll need
some people
4 stakes.
Yep. And what kind
and
of
some cord.
What kind of setup are we doing?
So this is a plow point.
Plow point.
So I'm not sure what's happening with my cord. In
pocket.
case I have to cut some chicken.
No, in case you have to cut some branches.
I'm gonna help you, buddy.
Or
So
branches.
that you can.
So let's
use your
grab one
hands.
corner and we go over to this tree. And then what we're gonna do is, we don't even need this whole length of cord.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
So it should have a little, I usually pre-tie a little bowline in the end of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do too? Is that your standard method, Bodie? Pre-tied bowline?
I picked up. How could Daddy see me?
He's got the all-seeing camera. And then I usually go with a tarp this size about chest high. And I'll put this around. And where it comes around, I push a little bite through that loop. Like that. And then I find the end of my tarp.
See me?
And then you've got this little toggle. You could do it through here even, it's big enough. And I push the bite through there. And then I put one of my stakes through that little loop, and then I pull it tight. I can tighten the whole thing up. Yeah. Let's pull all the way tight. Snug it, snug it, snug it.
Snug it, snug it.
And then that stays, right? Then we go around here.
I need to be in there.
Hold on, dude.
I'll be in.
And then so I don't have to tie any
Indexing your sleeves, buddy.
knots, I'm just going to figure 8 around that a little bit.
He's fine.
Just figure 8 around it a few times. This works great in the winter when your hands are too cold to tie knots. And then once it's around there, I drop it. Now when it's time to go, I just pull it out and everything unravels. Now we find the opposite corner. This is a big tarp. We may have to go a little higher, but we'll see. So I find the opposite corner like a diamond.
Bodie.
It's wet under here.
It's all right, man.
And we just stake that down. We'll lift the center out in a minute so you guys can see. Where's my hat? These aluminum stakes are hard on the hands.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we do, here you go. We do the other 2 corners.
Excuse me first.
We're doing John camping.
Yep,
Does this go through?
kind of.
Oh, through the web. Thank you. And just pull it as taut as you can.
Yep.
I will get lowered down.
And now, so we don't sag like that, we'll use a one of those black strings.
Oh, okay. Hey, Boats, can you get out?
Might need 2 of them.
Toys under there.
We'll see.
Yeah, you can tell stories for sure. And this is something John should have done before he staked it out, but that's all right.
What's that?
This
Oh.
middle one.
It's okay, Mama. It's okay.
I'm just watching John. I know it's okay, man.
And then we'll do another bowline. I'll find that center tie out.
Quiet, please. We're trying to listen.
Then to keep it simple, I just use another toggle. So I'll just put that through there, do a toggle. And then I can lift out. Annie, we do that corner again while I hold that up.
Go.
Because we'll have to adjust them
Oh, there it is.
as we go.
Now it's even bigger.
I'll just tie it here for now because I'll have to get another piece to go around the tree.
Do we need a tarp and do this?
Actually, that might hold it. And then the boys will, since this is black, this would be tough. We'll hang something on it. You know.
They're short enough, they won't hit it though.
Yeah, it won't bother them.
Yeah.
And then I can tighten this corner out again a little bit.
Are you kidding me, Johnny?
Nope, no kidding at all. So we can tauten this up quite a bit.
Ha! I can go really far. When I do
Don't pull on it,
And
bud.
then,
If
oh
you
yeah,
pull-
don't,
if
your
you
whole
pull
house
on
will
this,
collapse.
Our whole house will collapse. So you
Yeah,
don't.
and then check that out.
you
Should
won't
be
play
plenty of
with that.
room for the whole family. Bo, do you got room to sleep under that, bud?
Oh yeah.
Go show me. Go show me how to sit.
Right, let's go lay down. Ready?
Plenty.
what?
Lay down, Bodie. Sure you got room.
Bedtime. Bedtime. Snuggle time. Woohoo!
And if a tarp touches the ground, you've pitched your tarp or pitched your tent. And if it's up in the air, it's flying a tarp.
Pitch flying.
Yep.
Is it
So
going to be a tarp
a lot of people
under there?
use them interchangeably. You say, well, I'm going to fly a
Is there
tarp.
going to be a tarp under
Maybe,
there?
Yeah,
but
we
it's
got to
pretty
put
dry.
something to lay on.
But we're gonna land on sleeping pads and sleeping bags, so
So we
That'd be
pitch
good.
a tarp or we fly a tarp. Don't take off with that though. We're going to need it.
Take all the white.
Flying in the
And then when I do it, I just tie an overhand knot
Do you see my
Okay.
face?
around the cord. So see, I just tied
I don't
a
know
knot
what that
around
means.
it.
I don't know
Oh,
what
so like a
that
half
means.
fisherman's.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And just go over your cord, and you just tie an overhand knot on top of it.
It ties
Regular shoelace knot.
overhand, not over it.
Yep.
I,
And then you have that little
So
grinner.
that's that fisherman's.
Looks
is-
like a
yeah,
smile.
Yeah.
it's like a smile
Then you
bar.
pull it together. Now we got our prusik loops. We'll need those in a minute.
All right. Is that too much tail?
No, it's good.
Okay.
You can hold on. There's like a, what's that Mickey Mouse Club? This special secret tool that'll help us later. Okay. Then over here we find, so for an A-frame, I usually go about chest high for shoulder high for a plow point,
Okay.
and then usually about waist high for an A-frame.
Okay.
Then I'll go around again, and
Go
then
through.
you could tie a knot or thread this all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Got you, spider web.
Oh,
But-
because you're using it as a line.
Yeah, but I still just do the toggles because I'm lazy like that.
Sorry, spider.
Yep, and then
Well, it
we
allows
keep,
you to create tension without tightening a knot or anything.
especially if your hands are cold.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're barely getting enough on this. Oh, not enough. So this is a good chance to show you. Hey, Bodie,
Hey,
will you bring
Bodes.
me that yellow line? Are
Bodie,
you in the zone?
Bodie, grab that yellow string. Bring it to John.
Because we don't have enough. So I'm gonna put another bowline loop on this end. Here, I'll show you the bowline. So we're here. So you make an overhand loop. So the rope cross, it's a loop, right? If it just folded next to each other, it's a bite. But now I've made a loop. Overhand. And then I take the little rabbit, he comes out of the hole, goes behind his tree, back in the hole. I'll show you that slower later. Then I got a loop. And then with this one, because I didn't have enough, I can take this one and do what's called a sheet bend, so I can extend my cordage. So I run through, I'll show you sheet bend later too. I'll go around twice, and then I duck under myself. And then when I pull that tight, now it's going to be real strong, but it's easy to untie. Now I've extended my cord, and I go around behind the tree, and then I have to tighten this up, so I
Trucker's
make
hitch?
a trucker's hitch, yep. It's another good one that's somewhat handy.
And I always figure you got to pull on this side, not that side. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're hitched.
Then it'll collapse. Yeah,
Collapses
everybody
on it,
does that.
yeah. This is what I use to do our clothesline
Let me do that tight.
and our canoe.
Pinch that
Yeah.
off, and then I just throw
Yeah.
a half hitch over it.
Yeah.
I'll make it bigger so you can do that.
yeah.
That's it.
And then you just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then it won't go anywhere unless one of the kids pulls on it,
Yeah.
which is a danger of kid camping. But I'll take this part and just tuck it in there so it's out of the way for now. So it's up. There you go. So now we got a ridge line, and we'll set our tarp.
What is this?
That's the ridge line.
It's ridge line.
Kind of.
No. To
Oh,
hang
not
on the
for
tarp.
you to hang on.
hang the tarp.
our house.
Here, hold this. That's very important.
And then you find this ridge line, and you just line it up on the ridge line. And now we can use that prusik and a stake.
All right, I need one.
We need it. There's different types of prusik knots to do. I like a French prusik, but that's one direction. So a regular prusik, you can just get that knot out of the way. You go over your rope and you come through it once, twice, 3 times, and then you just sort of dress it up. And now this
And then it
knot
can
will grip
slide.
and it won't, well, I got to dress it up better for you. And then once it's on there, it barrels, it's a friction hitch, it holds tight. And if I pull on the rope, it won't go, if I dress it right, it won't go this way, and it won't go that way, but I can slide it. But you have to see how these are overlapping? You got to really dress it nice.
Okay, so they're pretty flat.
Yep.
No.
So I'll show you a different one on the other end, but that's a pain in the butt. Then you throw your toggle through there, and we just straighten it. There's no tension yet, but
Yeah.
let's try the other end.
Find 2 sticks, Forrest. We need these.
So this prusik is called a climb heist, or the French prusik. This one's easier. I just have a rope, and then I wrap it the way I want the rope to slide, to go. And I just wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, until I've got at least 4 wraps. Don't pull on that, dude. Then I take that first loop, and I run it through the end, and then I pull.
And that's where the toggle's gonna go. Oh,
Yep, and now it won't go that way once we slide it over. Uh-oh. There we go. Then I can just put that toggle through there. And then we just slide it this way,
Until
and
there's
it won't
tension.
pull. And now you got nice tension on it. Now we just stake out the 4 corners, boys.
All right. All right. Come over here. Bodie, over here. Over here.
Do we have more stakes? We have stakes.
I got 2.
All right, you got 2 for your side, and then
All right, come here, Bodes.
I'll put this waist.
All right, Bodie, you get this one?
Okay.
Just put it in.
Boom, 2 more.
Oh, you did it.
All right, pull it out and put it back in. No, Forrest, down here on the corner.
On the corner, bud.
All right, here, pull the corner taut. There you go. Put it through. All right, I'm letting go.
Then we could use a rock or hammer to make it pound in later.
Yeah. Bodie, not so steep. Forrest, you got to pull it tight. You got to pull it tight.
What do you think of that house, guys? Do you like that one better?
Yes, no fair.
This isn't good for the 4 of us, though.
Yeah, see, it's too close for you guys would be right up on the cloth. Careful.
I hope you enjoyed watching us and the kids learn about how to pitch a tent, or sorry, pitch a tarp. And what else do we need them to do? What do we need people to do? Like and subscribe. All right, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.